We have the authority in the space of hair loss, hair regrowth. We have the reputation #1 authority source in the entire world. If you give us 6 months, you'll grow your hair. If you give everybody else 2 months, 3 months, 6 weeks worth of stuff, you're just throwing your money away.
Dr. Ray Nettles is redefining hair and hormone health with data-driven precision, transforming patients through custom biochemical insights. Get ready for a conversation about real results and lasting health.
Welcome back, everybody, to Ask Questions with Dr. Ray. Aha, and here is Dr. Ray. Welcome.
Good morning. Good daily bread, Tracy. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you doing this week?
Today better than yesterday. And I hear that tomorrow is going to be better than today. So we're sticking around.
Good to hear. Good to hear. I'm very glad. Especially because right now this week, we have a very fun topic, which is going to be exosomes. And this kind of brings back to me, I've been doing a bit of research on this, and this brings back to me memories of when PRP was first, kind of flaunted in the market, and everyone was talking about, is PRP the latest breakthrough that can cure hair loss? And now everyone is saying the same thing about exosomes. But my question is, how does it even do that? Because based on my understanding of how it works, I don't think it can.
So my question would be, how are people claiming that it works?
So apparently, this is what I found in my research, right? So it's some kind of messaging, kind of vesicles or cells that have some kind of biological cargo, and then they send that to whichever area or whatever thing it is that they want to stimulate and give a message to, like grow, for example, or stop being inflamed. And they can inject this into the scalp, and then somehow it gets to the hair follicles and tells them to grow, something like that.
So that doesn't pass the non-medical doctor's logic. So hopefully many others will follow your logic. No, so if it doesn't make sense, it's not going to work. So this is another nonsensical term that the marketing professionals throw around, and they coach other physicians and doctors and nurse practitioners and trichologists and psychologists and fake doctors, chiropractor doctors to make claims. And it's easy to make a claim. You know what's hard on earth is to back it up, is to support the claim. You've got a lot of people down here that claim they've got a God, but their God has prophesied on nothing, has never predicted anything, and has never had anything come true. And the only God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jesus Christ predicts everything, and he's coming back soon.
Right. So I did some research just to give people some information about what research I did. So I had a look for clinical studies to see if there was any actual research that supported it. Right. And apparently there's only been really 9 studies. There was 2 more, I think, that really weren't conclusive of anything. And there's only been 9 studies. And of those studies, the number of participants was so small that the only conclusion that was drawn was that they needed to do more studies.
Yeah, it's over, Tracy. 2000 to 2010. This is true. And I hope everybody listens to this. About the year 2000 to 2010, we have reached the precipice, the top of human intelligence. It is over. The truth is, this is the first generation of kids that have a lower IQ than their parents. You've got about a 20% worth of reading literacy. You've got 24% worth of 2 + 2 = 4. You've got people at Harvard that are taking remedial English classes. So it's over. There are no more studies. There will never be another real study. The pharmaceutical industry that made all the money in the United States sold most of their assets to the Europeans, who don't know nothing about nothing, could never conduct a study to save their life, have no military to defend themselves. So you've got a joke of the Western European civilization that is falling apart and having a Muslim invasion, and they can't even protect God and Jesus inside their country. So definitely stay away from what you hear from reports. Now with AI generated everything out there, they're looking at your behaviors. They followed you for years. They know exactly what to tell you and to keep you away from stop and regrow. You cannot type for yourself, I want to stop my hair loss. I want to regrow my hair. You cannot do it. You ask, it basically takes your voice and it starts giving you all the recommendations. So it's over. So my guess is we're going to grow the rest of our business through referral. So once again, if you're a client of ours and you refer only your best friend or a family member, we will give them a credit to come in, and we'll also give you a credit, okay? Because we're only accepting best friends, family members, relatives, people that really understand the science. Because if you give us 6 months, you'll grow your hair. If you give everybody else 2 months, 3 months, 6 weeks worth of stuff, you're just throwing your money away.
Yeah, it's true. And in fact, even the FDA, like I did check with them as well. So the FDA has come out with a statement that says that they do not have any approved exosome products for anything at all, actually.
I love you, Tracey. I love your eyes and your intention, because you really believe in this FDA, because the wording sounds good. The federal government, the FDA, they're going to go do stuff for us. They are paid and funded by the pharmaceutical industry, just like the government. You've got Republicans and Democrats on both sides, funded on both sides. So no, there's no truth anymore. So you have to first make sure that the source of your information is authoritative. We have the authority in the space of hair loss, hair regrowth. We have the reputation #1 authority source in the entire world. Every continent, if you look there, we are, if you type in hair loss, Dr. Nettles and Stop and Regrow is the only authority on earth that cannot be bought. And I often hear, Doc, you've been using the same program that's successful 20 years ago. You're using the same program today, 20 years later. I'm going to be using the same program in 20 more years, because the program worked 20 years ago. The program still works today. The program's still going to work tomorrow. All the marketing people and terms and quotes and all ERP and different proteins, and it's just nonsense. Thank God it's coming soon.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, any last words from you today?
All right. Be patient, have faith, do your research, and use your logic. God didn't just give Tracey and Dr. logic. Jesus logos gave it to everyone. Not everyone believes in it.
Yes. Okay, perfect. And then next week, then let's come back with a case study, shall we?
Oh, that's great. We've got so many great cases. We can show you some cases where people come in with one type of hair loss, for example, genetic hair loss. We then resolve that within 18, 24 months. And then 6 years later, they'll come back with another type of hair loss. They're scared. We're not scared. We look at the pattern. We resolve what caused it. We then heal that type of hair loss. So we'll have 2 different hair losses coming in at 2 different times.
Perfect. That'll be a great one to see. All right. We'll see you next week.
Hi, if you like what you see in our episodes and you would like to see more, please make sure to like and subscribe. The link is below here. And in that way, we will notify you as soon as the next episode comes out. And next week is going to be a great one.